So we covered important concepts of stakeholder map, communication plan, RACI model, and then project goals. And then one of the things that are mandatory is RAID log. So often asked what the RAID log is. So how do you explain this to someone who is new, and what in an area of a project management, and what are these RAD and IAD, right? and why this is important?
Yeah, so it's a very very basic tool. I believe it's the most simple tool that that project manager is using, because you can do it on the piece of paper. Having a sheet of paper and the pencil, you can have a RAID log. You don't need to have any sophisticated web cloud tool. What is it? It's a simple log. So the place where you will
List.
store information, list, exactly, thank you. Right, what does it mean? R mean risk, A mean assumptions. So what, once again, risk. What is the risk in the project? This is an open list. It's evolving. You can open the new risk, close the risk while driving the project. About the risk, we can talk about for the next hour. So I will move forward to the assumptions.
At least.
The A means assumptions. So what are the assumptions taken during the delivery of the project that will be required for you during the handover to operations, to the business, when you will give them the project. So what were the assumptions when you built something? You said, okay, in the real life example, assumption, I need 2 meter concrete in my basement, because I assume that there are some groundwaters quite high, and we need to have a really strong basement. That was my assumption, and that will explain to your sponsor, so your wife, why you spend such a big amount of money on the concrete instead of giving her a pool in the garden.
But what you're doing with assumptions? Do you actually build and spend money, or immediately, or these assumptions are actually sources of further discussion?
That might be a discussion for the discussion. Yeah.
Exactly. So now we have risks, assumptions, and then we have I.
So issues. So every risk, every risk might occur. If it's not well managed and you don't mitigate this risk, it will finally occur, and this is the issue. The issue is something that is right now affecting your project. It might affect your timeline, your budget, or the quality. There is always the same triangle, and you need to manage. So managing the issue means that who will be the owner of solving the issue? What will be the plan for solution, for closing the issue? If for example, building a house. When you will I don't know, build a house, you will dig the big hole for the basement, and the risk was that there is underground water, but you didn't manage it well, you didn't check it, and you have a right now big hole full of water. So you need to manage the issue somehow. It's already an issue because it's blocking you for building your house. So what you are looking for a geologist and some team that will basically pump up the water and build a better walls, something like that. So managing the issue is once again one more hour discussion. So the final one is E. D. Yeah, D. Sorry, I didn't mean that. D
Right.
is sorry.
No,
Right.
I haven't said that. Probably it's my.
Yeah, no, it's my network connection. So it's dependencies.
Exactly.
In some companies they said it's decisions, but when we are reading the book, and in the book it's dependencies. Basically, dependencies is you are listing up all the dependencies in your that your project have. If you need to build your house, and you want to let's say you are building the house once again, what you are dependent on. You are dependent on receiving a permission from the government. Yeah, it doesn't matter that you have a nice area in somewhere in the mountains, and you want to build a house. No, you need to go to the government. You need to ask them for the permission. This is your dependency. If they will not give you the permission, you can have some sofa bed and just lie down on the field, nothing else. So this is a big dependency. Same with the companies. Okay, I need to finish the house before the winter. You are dependent on the availability of the people who will give you a heating or the pipes in the house. So same like with risk, like with issues, you need to manage the dependencies. You need to see if they are influencing you somehow on the project, if they are triggering some risk or issues, or you just need to be aware about something.